Howdy folks, it's Diecast Buffet here again, and it's time for race 4 out of 36. It is the Bass Pro Shops MBNA 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. So, it's career mode. The last two races we pretty much finished dead last. It's going to get only worse from here, folks. But, good news is help is on the way. We only need 7 more races until we get a little bit more engine power, so that's a plus. Garage, I mean, we don't have anything. The best engine power we have is a 52. We're racing crappy equipment. It's the same engine the last 3 races, and it's only 2 power behind the race engine. One of the race engines we started with. So that's terrible, I guess. Sponsorship is going down in terms of prestige. They are not happy. I mean, let's look at, our secondary. We got to qualify in 35th. Yeah, good luck with that. We got to finish in 35th. Yeah, good luck with that. So, if we get a top 35, we're good. But we just can't compete at all. So, looks like we're going to be going once again to a racetrack that we're not going to have any luck at. And you might be asking, why don't you just run your 100% stuff? It's because we're saving that for Talladega to give us the best shot at the best finish we can get, pretty much. Because we're not gonna, even if I use the 100% conditioned stuff, we're not gonna have any shot at a top 40 with it, because it's just not good. It's just not good equipment. We don't have the power. But anywho, let's go to Georgia. So, we may or may not have qualified 13th here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. I just mentioned that we ain't going to have no way at qualifying in the top 40. We're using terrible equipment, and we qualified 13th. Imagine if we would have used that extra 2 power. We might have a pole, folks. For some reason, our car was almost full throttle around the whole track. We are going to adjust the tire pressure a little bit to get a little bit more acceleration out of it, as we didn't redline, but who knows, folks? We might be able to get ourselves a top 40 today. Well, we did get one thing accomplished. We qualified top 35. Is that one of our things? I remember it said ranked 35th in ownings, finished 35th. I think the other one was qualified 35th. If so, we just gained like maybe $25,000-$30,000 extra. Anyway, let's go to pre-race ceremonies.
EA Sports welcomes you to Hampton, Georgia, site of today's Nascar Winston Cup race, the Bass Pro Shops MBNA 500. This place has it all. They even have a 9-story office and condominium complex right here at the track. And there's always great racing to go along with the amenities. Isn't that right?
The high speeds that can be reached here does make for some exciting racing. There are no restrictive plates to keep them from being able to pass either. It's just all-out, good old stock car racing with the best drivers in the business. I can't wait to get this one underway.
2002 was a breakout year for Kurt Busch and his Roush racing team.
That it was. With 3 wins and 10 top 10 finishes, he really showed that he is one of the rising stars in NASCAR.
The 82 car really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
And how frustrating must that be? You're working just as hard as everyone else, yet you just can't seem to finish well on race days and gain the valuable points you need. Those guys need a good finish just to regain their confidence as a team.
Jeremy Mayfield changed teams after the 2001 season, ending a 4-year tenure with Roger Penske.
A lot of people, Ray Evernham included, believe Mayfield still has a lot of untapped potential. He certainly has shown flashes of brilliance in the past. Maybe he can put that number 19 Dodge in victory lane today.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Engines are fired here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Michael Waltrip putting the Napa Auto Parts Monte Carlo up front next to Sterling Marlin. So, we qualified, 13th, and I think we can be a little bit faster now. Q trim, we're good. Race trim, I have no clue. Again, the goal for today is literally a top 35. That's what I want, a top 35. If we can get that, my God, we can get a little bit more spending and funding for the team. So if we can turn a bigger profit today in Atlanta, that'd be absolutely amazing. Here we go. Let's get this one underway. I'm excited. Whew. Let's go for it. We're just going to try to get a top 35. That's what I want. But again, qualifying is vastly different than race trim. Let's just see if we can survive as the tires are going to wear out. I just don't know, folks. I really don't know. There's Dale Jr. He's not happy with me. I'm going to block him. I am not happy with him. He's not happy with me. Oh my goodness. Try not to get ran over. 20th already. Actually, I don't really want to go with Dale Jr. is just still. Now, if we can just have any speed on the racetrack, just any portion of the racetrack where we can gain time on them, we can maintain our spot. But if we're just losing, 24/7 around this joint, we're not going to have much of a finish. But as you're seeing, we're just we're just not able to hold it on in the corners like we need to. Okay, let's just try to find our groove, folks. That's what we need to do. Just a little bit less speed in the corners, and that might be able to help us carry through 3 and 4. That's what we need. But again, we just don't have the speed. We had qualifying speed. We had a really good qualifying effort compared to the equipment we're bringing. But man, we just don't have the race trim speed, and that's a shame. It's not because the car is loose or tight. It's just raw speed. I mean, I messed with the gear ratio. That's how I got this car to even get up here. And that's what I was saying, is that can the car even have speed in race trim? And that's obviously not going to happen, and the top 35 is out of the window, I'll tell you that. Because we're just going to slowly fade back, and the pit stop's going to put the nail in the coffin, and we'll finish somewhere around 40th. So yeah, we qualified 13th. We're 25th in, 4 laps? So, I mean, it's just... It's sad. That's just going to be our luck. But, it is what it is. It's part of it. We're going to just try to just make the most of it. That's all we can do. Make the most of it. But at least we know we're decent at Atlanta. We're half decent in terms of the equipment we have. We're not horrible, but we're not by any means good. My hope is that we can just maintain around this spot long enough that by the end of the race we'll somehow, someway be in the top 35. If we're going to give up a lot of speed on tires, so if we can just somehow hold off these guys long enough to just stall it out, the inevitable. Dang it, Burton! I'm trying to get around them. If we can just hold this draft here, we can get a little bit extra speed and make up for that, horsepower differential that we have. The draft will help us. Dang it, man. Burton's fast on the inside and the Caterpillar Dodge. My goodness. We're fighting so hard for 25th right now, like you don't even know. This is crazy, folks. Alright, come on. Oh my lord. And of course, we're on the outside. My gosh, if we just get to the freaking inside, it'd be great. Clear him, there we go. Cut him off. I don't care at this point. I am racing as hard as I can. It's a 32 lap race, it's 500 miles, it's a very long race indeed. It looks like we're going to be racing hard every lap around here. I'm just glad, that we had a good qualifying effort, because instead of me, just wasting times at Las Vegas, oh my goodness, Bill Elliott. Thanks, Elliott. But, I worked on the setup for Rockingham and Las Vegas, and as you see, we didn't do anything, but I worked on the setup at Atlanta, and we somehow got some speed, but, yeah, it was not the 9's fault, but, oh well, for, hitting me earlier. I actually kind of went to him, but, anywho, we're 27th, that ain't too bad. Again, if we can just stall the inevitable, that'd be great. Top 35 or bust at this point. I'm not even going to repair damage on the car. We can't afford to lose any time on pit road. I might consider loosening up the car a little bit, just one turn to wedge, because I want to be able to have as much speed as possible. And I'm thinking if we can kind of reduce, or not reduce, but increase the throttle time, meaning we can get back to the throttle a little bit sooner, we might be able to have a little bit of faster race car. But if they take that wedge out and it actually makes us, really loose where we can't hold the throttle, it could actually hurt us more than doing good. But I believe in at least trying to make your race car better, not just being complacent and not even trying. So like this Hermes Saddler, like that's the type of crap that gets you put in the fence, is coming down on somebody when they're entering the corner. That's the kind of stuff that ticks me off. Yeah, that just made no gains there for the 82 team. Nothing was gained in that. Now we gotta just dig again. Tires are giving up, but bright side, pit stops are very, very, very soon. The O2 is very slow right now, so we're gaining on him. I did not appreciate him running us like that when we were hitting the corner. I know he's slow, and I know he's an underpointed team just like us, but I still don't appreciate it. I don't care if it's for a race win or last place. Don't cut down on me when I'm trying to go underneath you with momentum. I don't care. I'm not going to run Hermie with any respect after that move. Please move, McMurray. Thanks. He's still there. I'm going to have to give him room. Yep, I didn't give him room. Oh, Lord. See, we're losing all our spots because we just don't have the speed, and it's super unfortunate. So I want this top 35. Just give me a top 35. Please? Can I please have a top 35? Like, that's legit what I just want, is a top 35. Sorry, Bodine, but I'm going to rough up a little to get this top 35. My team needs that funding. I just want to get around Hermie's salary. My goodness. Oh my Lord, the car is just... Look at this! Look at this! This is ridiculous how tight this freaking race car is, man. Oh, it's frustrating. So we're going to probably be like 43rd when we get done with the pit stops. We should have pitted there, but we didn't. Just go around and pit, and we're going to make the car a little bit looser. I'm going to go with 2 turns of wedge because I'm going to take the gamble. We have to try something to make this car better. That's all we can do. Get off the racetrack without getting ran over. Really, 30 car? Piece of trash. Wait, this might actually help us. This might actually help us. Full tank, repair everything. This actually might be good for us. So the caution comes out. Most of the guys are on pit road. We're not a lap down, I don't believe. This might actually be good. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and take our full service. And let's see what happens. I think we're still going to be 40-something. Because that's just, that's just the nature of the game. But I'm going to just repair everything and just hope for the best. Come on, come on, come on. Repair everything. 4 fresh tires. Let's see how that shakes out. Of course, it was just trying to get on pit road and it just, too many cars, not enough space. And I was trying to not wreck the thing, but I probably could have given a little bit more room to the 30 car. Yep. And we will roll off, way in the back. 37th, imagine that. Imagine that, folks. We are 37th. So, we're not going to go anywhere as these guys have much, much faster race cars. Gotta love it, folks. Gotta love it. And look at that, they're going 3 wide behind me. Imagine that. I got all the hot rods behind me. So meaning all the slowpoke guys are ahead of me, and I got all the Cup Championship contenders behind me. I love it. I just love the irony. I really do. Oh, look at that. About to gain a spot, but guess what? Jeff Gordon's right there. Imagine that. Oh, I love the irony. As soon as we get anything in this game, we're just getting shredded at the same time. I love it so much. But look at the speed we have on these slowpoke guys. Just go around me, Sadler, for the love of God. Just go around me. Goodness gracious. I mean, so most of the speedy Gonzaleses are out of our way, but can we run them down and try to get inside the top 35? So they're kind of wadded up there. Like they're wadded up pretty well. It's just getting around these top cup guys that's going to be an issue because the whole field got flip-flopped. I'm just going to sail down in there, and I don't even care at this point. I mean, at this point, it's literally top 35 or bust. I'm just going to try to make as much ground as I can. Sailing on in there, folks. Get out of my way, Skinner. Whoever is in that 4-car. Sorry, Wallace. Really, Wallace? Really? Really? Dang it. Come on, just get out of my way. We have a fast race car, folks, right now. We have a fast race car. We're 35th. So if we can just somehow, some way, hold this position at least, we'll be alright. We can get that bonus that we need for our race team. I don't care, Tony Stewart. I really don't. Now, look at this. Is these guys ahead of us a lap down? I know Mark Martin's in the same book as us. Are we a lap down? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how any of this works because it's so different. I think the lap down guys are ahead of the field, but man, are they like just jumbling up pretty bad. So it looks like we might be able to get around Martin. But I don't know if any of these other guys. See, that's not. See, look at that. We just passed two. Or no, that's a spot. No, don't you do this, car, please don't. No, Tony, no. I don't care, Tony Stewart. I really don't. Come on, get out of my way, 25. I do not have the patience nor time for this. I am a bottom feeder. Operation Flounder is a commence. We are going for it, folks. Somehow, someway, that wedge adjustment has been our saving grace right now. The car is loose enough to turn, but it's not tight. Or not too tight, but it's not too loose. It's loose enough to turn, but not loose enough to spin out as of right now. Of course, once our tires start wearing off, I don't know. But one thing's for sure is these guys, I don't know if they stayed out or what, but they are nowhere near as fast as they were before. There's some guys pitting, so I have no clue how this is shaking out, folks. I really don't know. What I do know is we're in for it, folks. We are in for it. I'm just going to go as hard as I can and just hope we can get everyone in this 82 car the best finish possible. I don't know who's pitting. I don't know who's not pitting. See, the 45 just came in. If I made a run on him, I could have got cream there and took out the entire field. So I don't know what's going on right now. We're gaining spots. This is crazy. Shades of Martinsville in our previous series. Tony Stewart, I am getting so tired of you riding my hind end. Look, I'm a huge fan of you, man, but like, I am trying my hardest to keep you behind. And I have absolutely no shame in doing so. If you want to pass me, by all means, pass me. I don't care anymore. The race is winding down somehow. Oh, no. God bless America, that was bad. Freaking Dale Jarrett. Dang it. Just, we can't ever win this game, man. We're trying to catch a break right now, and this car is trying so hard to drive this car at the maximum right now because there's opportunity. Opportunity's right there in front of us. I'm just going to wheel this car around here just a few more times, man. Just a few more times. Make it stick. Go, car, go. Come on. Warburton, I swear. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Just get out of my way. Is anyone else going to pit? No. I think all the people who pitted they stayed out. And they all have filtered down pit road, I believe. So I think everyone's good to go from here on out. But one thing's for sure is Atlanta Motor Speedway is a very, very good track for us. That's one thing we've learned, and so far we are looking at a very, very unexpected finish if we can just hold off these last few laps. I don't care, McMurray. I really don't. I don't care if it's position. I don't care if you're a camper in the infield. I'm going to try to pass you at this point. I need to just have the best run I can, you know. Take care of the car. Entered a little high there. It's not going to work. But if it's not for position, I'm not going to run him like a dog. But Bill Elliott is.
42 car is still there. Still beside you. The 24 car is looking high. Number 24 is outside.
Oh, look at that. Jeff Gordon's going to get around us. Dang it.
Number 42.
I should have just backed out of it and let McMurray go. Oh well. 30th. 30th, folks. We got 30th. Wow. And Jimmy Johnson, wow, wins it. The Bass Pro Shops MBNA 500 live from Atlanta Motor Speedway. So, that is crazy, folks. Somehow, someway, we came away with a top 35 finish. I didn't think it was possible. As you can see, we passed all of our sponsor expectations. This is huge, folks. This really is. This is a huge deal for the team. Instead of us bringing in only 60 to 40, you know, around that type of range, $60,000 to $40,000, we brought in a lot of money. So let's see, we brought in a total. So our total bank is $519,000, almost the same amount we had after Daytona. But we brought in about $130,000 extra, so that's huge. We doubled, at least, and doubled our usual payout for these races. So, a miracle for this team. We needed that because that's extra money that we'll be able to put forward to our next upgrade. So, what we can start doing now is we can start putting that money back for the engine upgrade. Once we get our engine shop built, we can take that money and then we can invest it in overhauling one of our existing engines. Probably the one we're racing right now would probably overhaul that, and that'll give us a little bit extra speed for the racetracks. But Atlanta Motor Speedway, let me tell you, man, I mean, we did a great job there. I think we didn't finish where we wanted. Let me tell you, we just that caution, man, it saved us. But to be honest, our car was just fast enough. I mean, we were competing around 35th, but that caution came out, and my goodness, everyone was slowed on the outside, and we were just bottom. I mean, we started 13th. We started 13th, folks. I mean, we started better here than the Daytona 500, which is unheard of for an underfunded team. So that's absolutely awesome. Awesome finish. We passed all our sponsor expectations, and we grew our bank account. So that's great. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a great one. If you like the video, please leave a like below. If you want to see more content from Diecast Buffet, please subscribe. Small we go on YouTube channel, we know all the help we can get. Also, go follow me on Instagram at Diecast Buffet. Post a lot of cool diecast stuff, customs, and stuff like that. Anywho, hope you have a great one. Thank you all so much for watching. Diecast Buffet, signing off.